Hey everyone, it's BÄSN, and today we're going to talk about the MS-20. This little fart machine. It is capable of so much more than just roaring leads and thumping basses. And to prove this, I've made an entire EP with this tiny little synth. And I also kind of want to break it down together with you. So let's get to it. Oh, before we begin, I want to let you know that this video is brought to you by DistroKid. They are a great service, and if you want to distribute some of your music with my referral link, you can get a discount. Thank you. So I want to give you guys some context first on why I actually made this. Soulwax semi-recently released an album made entirely with one synth, the EMS Synthy 100. Now obviously that synth is way more advanced than the MS-20, but it got me inspired to make a song with the MS-20 and use all of its limitations and all of its capabilities. So we're thinking bass, leads, random bleeps, arpeggios, and of course fart noises. This song turned into an EP, and that's what you can listen to right now on Spotify or any other streaming service. The MS-20 is a synthesizer that was introduced in the late 70s. Notable users and some inspirations for me as well are Air, Arcade Fire, Daft Punk, Neon Indian, Nine Inch Nails, and of course, Soulwax. I'm probably forgetting a ton of other artists, but there's like a ton of other artists in the list on Wikipedia. So what is a semi-modular synthesizer, you might ask? A semi-modular in this case means that it has a patch bay on the right side of the front panel. With this patch bay, you can make your standard sounds just a dash more complicated. And for those interested, yes, it's got random voltages. Alright, so random volts, yay! So the song you're hearing right now in the background is Kirk's Castle. And the main background line is this arpeggiating rhythmic synth line. And what you can hear is that the filter is being randomly triggered by the sample and hold function of the MS-20. And I kind of wanted to show you how I achieved that effect. So let's get to it. What we have here right now is just kind of a clean patch bay. We have kind of a plucky sound. It's dry, it has no effects, and it has no filter sweep. So what we want is that when we touch the key, it goes to a different filter voltage every time. So kind of like this. And that's of course achievable with an LFO, but that's, you know, an LFO, that's kind of boring. You wanted to kind of more unexpected and kind of go to different places. So how do we achieve this? We achieve this through random voltages. How do we acquire these random voltages? Through the patch bay and the functions of the patch bay. On the patch bay there's a sample and hold function. And that function is going to help us achieving that random voltage control. So what I'm going to do right now is start a melody. So as you can hear, it's still kind of boring. There's not a lot happening, it's just the arpeggiator. So we're gonna work a bit quickly. We want to use the sample and hold. To trigger that sample and hold, we want to use one of the ADSRs. So what I did here is use the rev out into the sample and hold trigger in. And we're gonna use, I think, the white noise as one of the ingoing voltages. And we still hear nothing, but it's already doing something. You're actually only gonna hear it when you patch it into the filter. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And as you can hear, it's not really responding that well, but that's mainly because of the setting of one of the ADSRs. So we're gonna change that. So after changing some of the parameters, we finally got a result. The main thing that you need to do for this patch actually is make the envelope generator 2 as short as possible. Otherwise, the effect is not gonna work. And of course, you can make so much more. This is just a starting point to explore and combine different techniques on the patch bay. And by using those techniques, you can of course just create as many sounds as you want. So after some time, when you gather some sounds, you make a song. And that's exactly what I did. So here's the snippet from the EP. I hope you like it, and let's listen to it, shall we?
Synthesized.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching and taking the time to watch this video. I'm so sorry that this video took longer than expected. I had some band related things concerning the EP release that around COVID-19 that needed to be changed. I'm in the middle of a studio renovation. You might not see it, but like a lot has changed in this room. Still need some acoustic treatments, but we're getting there. And yeah, I also had a bit of a depression going on. But that's mostly over now, and I'm back. And I'm very happy to be back. But I got some great news. I have a Patreon. So if you want some longer versions of sound demos, if you want some free patches, if you want sample packs, and you want early access to content, you can support to my Patreon right now. It helps me out a great deal creating content, and for only $1 a month you can get all this extra content. Now isn't that fun? Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.